Today we're going to talk about these CLA-10's and did I make the right decision in buying them?
You know you got me, girl. I like the way that you move, the way you shake your body, girl. I got a whole lot of plans for you.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Ericson Presents Mixing Tutorials. Shout out to the people who are hating on my intro. I appreciate you. I love you. Please keep leaving comments in the description talking about the intro. But anyways, moving on. So let's talk about it. I honestly feel that I probably don't need my CLA-10's. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of the amount of time that I actually spend on using them. It's pretty much rare to none. I don't really need them. I find myself when I do use them, I just switch back over to my Atom Audios. I actually don't even use the mix cubes whatsoever anymore. But the only reason why I'm doing that is because of my SonarWorks 4 room correction software. I wish I would have bought that before I bought the speakers, because had I done that, then I most likely would have not gone for the CLA-10's. So understand that if I did not have this SonarWorks 4 room correction software, then I probably would spend a lot more time on the CLA-10's. But the room correction software works so good that I actually find myself not needing to go and check my mixes on there. So I would recommend, if you're strapped for money, you might want to spend the money on the room correction software first. And then if you do that and then you get some mixes under your belt and then you go to the car, because you know, the infamous car check. If you go to the car and you realize that your mixes are translating exactly where you want them to, I mean, that's the goal, right? I mean, the end goal is for your mix to translate the way you want it to translate. For me, I find that the mix correction software on the Atom Audios with the subwoofer, for me personally, gets me to where I want it to go. I was going back and forth between the two, because I did the room correction software on the CLA-10's as well, and it did give them a little correction. I mean, it wasn't 100% flat, but it did, give it more definition. But when I found that I didn't, put it this way, if I would have plugged the subwoofer up with the CLA-10's, I probably would spend more time using the CLA-10's. So it was a subwoofer for me, the sub information. When I have a full spectrum of, as flat as I can get in this room, I actually come up with better decisions, and therefore they translate better once they leave my room. So I'm not saying that the CLA-10's aren't doing what they're supposed to do. What I am saying is the speakers that you have might actually work if you get the SonarWorks 4 correction software. There's really nothing else to it. I'm actually thinking about, I'm for sure going to sell my mix cubes because I don't need them. I don't need them. At this point, they're catching dust because I just go off my workflow and I find myself never ever pressing that button to check in them because I just don't need to. I mean, if I do check in, it's quick. They're not needed. CLA-10's, they look good. Don't get me wrong, they do look good, but I don't feel like they're needed. Now, I'm probably not gonna sell them just yet. I'm gonna keep rocking this situation for a little bit longer. Just because I spent the money on them. But if I keep doing these mixes and I keep using less and less time on these CLA-10's, then they're gonna get sold too. Them and this amp that I had to buy they're gonna get sold. I'd rather spend that money on some other equipment that I need. So that's my latest update. If you have any questions, ask them. I will leave a link in the description to this Sonar Works, also to the sub pack. That's another thing, because I have the sub pack. That's my formula now. Sub pack, and then I turn the sub pack off. I turn the Sonar Works connection, the Sonar Works 4 reference 4. I turn that on, turn the sub pack off, and then I mix, and then I go back and forth between those, and they seem to be working. So yeah, they work. Anyhow, I will catch you guys in the next one.
Tomorrow, you know you got me, girl. Tomorrow, girl. I like the way that you move, the way you shake your body, girl. I got a whole lot of plans for you, so baby, come here.